Let me introduce myself, brawlers. My name is Soy and I absolutely love playing Brawl Stars, especially Brawl Ball. Now, I usually give out some OP Brawl Ball tips and tricks in my videos, but today we're trying something different. Brawl Talk just happened. We're getting new silver and gold skins. Rosa finally get her first skin. New Brawloween challenge, a sick cold skin to fun extra prizes for Brawl Stars World Finals. Even a whole new map maker mode. But of course, you already heard those stuff from our favorite YouTubers. Might it be Kairos, Lex, or Coach Corey. What I want to talk about right now is 3 things that I found might be really impactful for Brawl Ball. Hey, I'm the Brawl Ball guy after all. First, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Now you cannot score own goals. In a glance, this seems like a good idea, but I gotta say, I have my doubts, guys. Sure, now those bad random Mortis in Brawl Ball won't be able to kick the ball to your own goal, or even dribble it in. But what's stopping them to just stand with the ball in front of your goal and wait to be killed by your opponents? If your bad randoms are determined to lose, they still perfectly can. What Supercell does only adds an extra step to do it, and it's not even a hard one. What concerns me more is now we lose the ability to push the opponents until they make their own mistakes. In real football, it's called blunder. I enjoy pushing my opponents real hard until they make blunders and score own goals. It's a pretty legitimate strategy, especially when your team doesn't have a tank that can walk goals in. Also, who doesn't love scoring goals with Amz's or Jean's gadget? Instead of trick shots or spinning in front of opponents' goals, I think scoring with gadgets is actually a better show of skills. You can even do it with Brock's gadget, Primo's gadget, even Bruce have scored a couple of amazing goals. Basically, any gadget that'll knock the ball off your opponent's feet will do. I absolutely love doing it. But since your opponent is going to be the last one who touched the ball, I guess we can assume that the ball won't go in. And gadget goals just won't be a thing anymore inside Brawl Ball. My last concern would be for experienced Brawl Ball players who love to kick the ball just as they're about to walk goals in. For those of you who doesn't know, we might look like we walk every goals in, but we actually kick the ball at the very last moment. And it was a pretty OP technique because the goal scorer doesn't have to cross the goal line all the way and risk running out of health before the entirety of the ball got through. Also, even if the opponents caught the pass, as long as they're deep enough inside their goal, it will still register as a goal. Of course, with the change, we have to assume that if the second scenario happens, the opponent who caught the ball would just drop it right at the line. I have to say that for now, it looks like what Supercell does is merely add an extra step for the bad randoms who wants to lose. But they completely incapacitates good amount of ways to score great goals. I guess we just have to wait and see, guys, how this change is going to affect the way we play Brawl Ball. But this video isn't going to be all doom and gloom because Brawl Ball fans now have something to be excited about. And it is the new legendary brawler, Amber. Yes guys, I think Amber is going to be pretty awesome in Brawl Ball. Why you ask? Well, first of all, we're getting a brawler that reloads even faster than El Primo, like way faster. Hopefully, Supercell doesn't do any last second changes, but in the dev builds, kicking the ball with Amber only took a really tiny bit of her ammo bar. I think Kairos actually counted and she have exactly 40 ammos in her bar. This means as long as you don't completely deplete her ammo bar, she can always kick the ball anytime, anywhere, before, after shooting, or even in between. To think that Primo's reload time made him the king of Brawl Ball, this is actually pretty insane. Amber is not a squishy brawler, she have decent health. Her super and gadget theoretically can help to control the areas, which is always a good thing in Brawl Ball. And her DPS? Oh my god, her DPS. She can take out a tick just within 1 second and take out a Frank with less than a single bar. Yes guys, she can take out a Frank with some ammos left to spare. Let that sink in. Anyway, what I think will really complete her dominance in Brawl Ball is her speed. Her movement speed is very fast. She's faster than Sandy and the tanks. She have the same speed as Crow and Leon. Surge need to get his super if he want to be able to move this fast. Having the mobility to move around the map doesn't only give you an edge over everyone else, but it also makes Brawl Ball just so much more fun to play. So yeah, if you love Brawl Ball and been saving up all those boxes, I think Amber would be a great excuse to start opening them. Lastly guys, there's this small thing that I found in one of the footage, which is Bull's new gadget. Look, I'm not entirely sure about this one, so please think of it as just my speculation. In the footage, Bull stomps the ground and stuns Colt before the bow mines killed him. What interests me is how Bull was using his super but came to complete stop when he used the gadget. If using his gadget actually can stop his super, it would mean that Bull's super will be a much better super. Seriously, one of Bull's weakness is his uncontrollable super. You'll be out of position so bad after using it. Many times I only use his super when my opponents are near the edges of the map, so I can quickly come to a complete stop and finish them off. If we can somehow control Bull's super using this new gadget, he can be as powerful as Primo in Brawl Ball. Imagine Primo's kick and jump, but using Bulldozer. Score it from anywhere using Bull. It'll be so OP guys. I know, I promised you guys some tips and tricks about Brawl Ball maps last week, but sadly the map rotations wasn't in my favor, and this Brawl Talk is just so exciting. It's been a while since an update affects Brawl Ball so much. I just can't help to talk about it. What do you think about this update guys? Are you excited for Amber? Are you happy about the change about self-scoring in Brawl Ball? Let's chat in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash like, sub if you haven't, and share this video to fellow Brawl Ball players. Until the next one, my name is Soy, signing out.
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could've played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever wanna try to battle rap. Snap, crackle, pop, mind fried to a crisp. Make an MC into a wide-eyed lunatic.